It's time now for the Rick Carlisle Show, brought to you by the Governor's Council on Impaired and Dangerous Driving. Safety starts with you. Buckle up, drive safe, and arrive alive. And we welcome you, everybody, to...
The Pacers are looking to head to the All-Star break on a hot streak. They host the Blazers next. Tonight, Pacers shut the door on the first part of the season, a turbulent experience that they hope makes way for a fantastic finish. It's the final game before the All-Star game. Let's take a look at tonight's lineup presented by Saturn. Saturn, people first in Indiana. For the Portland Trailblazers. And they will have the veteran Ruben Patterson replacing the injured Zach Randolph up front.
Get your rest, that's for sure. 4 and 5 nights is a tough way to come back and start it.
With Miami and Cleveland, the 2 home games in the middle on Wednesday and Friday. O'Neal, and you see Theo Ratliff stepping back, looking for the block, and Jermaine knowing that Ratliff is there. Reggie Miller unleashes, and he hits a 3.
Nice job not panicking by the Pacers after the shot.
7 points a game, and then all of a sudden on fire. 25 a game over the last 17. He went back-to-back to 30 last week. He's had a 54-point ball game, ranking right behind Jermaine O'Neal's 55 and Iverson's 60. And Reggie Miller with a nice start. He switched in 2 baskets, 1 from downtown, and he has 5 of the Pacers' 8. They are spinning here, walking the ball up ever so slowly. They close out the 4-game road trip. Johnson battling there with Stoudemire, and he has Reggie Miller going. 3-for-3 start for Reggie Miller. And he keeps the Pacers in front. Reggie was held to just 4 points in the victory over Memphis and did not play the last 7 minutes of a very close ball game. 16 minutes a game to 36 minutes of the ball game.
Well, there's no question about it. As Reggie takes a seat, what Anthony Johnson has to do is get himself in shape to play hard or play at a high level for longer periods of time.
Been on the scoreboard yet. Austin Crozier is now in, and there is Marion's own Zach Randolph looking very dapper as he sits out the last couple of games with a sore knee prior to the All-Star break. Things have not gone well for Zach after signing the big 6-year, $84 million contract. He has been coming off the bench for Portland, even though he is their high scorer with 19 points per ball game.
Some of his teammates were a little upset with him trying to earn that contract. If you will, shooting the ball a little more than he was looking to pass it. Basically, shot the ball too much.
Trainers and doctors with the Pacers say that he can compete. He will do it. He's going to Denver regardless. So we'll see if he'll be able to compete in the slam dunk contest. And Darius Miles just showed us a little something, didn't he, Al?
Well, he showed us he should be. Chris Billa, who is putting up some huge numbers. Perhaps Reggie has decided to put it in the hands of what is now becoming the younger unit for Indiana with Fred Jones and actually Steven Jackson, the Pacers traded for as a Darius Miles trying to work it on Fred Jones. Hits the rim this time. And it's run down, and Chris Miller cannot hold on, but showing you the hustle. And now the officials are disagreeing on the call. The fans with the hand now as they say it is Pacer ball. There is the rundown. Chris Miller kicks it out of bounds, tackles the ball boy.
Takes him out, and that's one thing he can do. There's a rhythm. Everybody has a rhythm to that shot. He went up out of rhythm and still able to knock it down.
8-2 run now by the Blazers to move in front.
Got it a little bit.
Turns into a pass. And Jackson completes it. And the Pacers bounce back in front in the first half. 13 points and 10 rebounds. He has been a double-double machine. And Reggie Miller is
and what the Pacers are doing is taking advantage of it because he's been guarded by Nick Van Exel. There's about a 4 or 5 inch height difference that favors Reggie.
Got Reggie open for 3, and it's in all 4 of his shots tonight. Well, let's check in with Stacey. Stacey, what's going on at halftime?
Well, guys, with only 2.9 seconds on the board.
Looking for the desperation 3. It is Reggie. He fired, and he hits! Reggie Miller does it again! Oh, wow!
numbers 10 through 6.
We have one.
Not my doctor if I quit.
Jermaine O'Neal 0 for 9, and Reggie Miller misses his first shot after making all 4 in the first half. So Reggie is the second leading scorer with 9 points, and after that hot touch, when Reggie's feeling it, you can see on his face how surprised he is when he misses one.
You know, that's what's really important for point guards to understand. At this stage, when a guy's really feeling it, he has to get the ball.
As many games that he had time until the second half, and there's the pick by Patterson, and he blasts through it.
I tell you, he's not a guy you got to run a lot of plays for. He finds a way to get in the scores box.
Getting the start tonight in place of the injured Zach Randolph, Indiana's own, out of Marion High School. And he's nursing a sore knee. Missed the last game and just sitting this one out, even though coming home, looking for the All-Star break. And on the offensive boards. Reggie Miller down the lane. There's the floater. He's got it again. Reggie turning back the clock tonight. He has 14 points. He's been nearly perfect in 16 minutes. 6 of 7 from the field, 2 from downtown. A 7-0 run fueled by Uncle Reggie, and the Pacers by 8. Reggie Miller fueling the Pacers, giving them the biggest hit of the game with 8 points over the Portland Trailblazers, and we are back in play 4 minutes into the second half. Van Exel, a wild left-hander in the face of Reggie, and Van Exel is finding his game has returned on the night that Reggie is heating it up. Reggie just taking 5 shots against Memphis, but right now becoming the go-to man, and Reggie Miller is on fire.
Got to take advantage of that height. And what Rick Carlisle has done is put Reggie down in the post with Nick Van Exel.
This is the way Reggie started the season at the age of 39, and here it is, the duel. Van Exel against Miller. Reggie at 39, Van Exel at 33. Reggie gets away from Van Exel. He's picked up by Patterson, and now that means Van Exel has to guard Steven Jackson. Unable to save it in time on the sideline.
Well, I thought he was in the air when he threw the ball. And that's what Rick Carlisle was arguing, that he was in the air when he made the pass. The only thing that could have typically happened is he was standing on the line before he went up to catch it. But the whistle didn't blow right away.
7 straight points for Reggie Miller. The answer.
He threw the ball up. He threw the ball before he hit the ground. He's out of bounds. But the ball was out of his hands before he came down.
Well, back down here, it's 10 seconds on the shot clock.
I'm looking at Maurice Stevenson laughing at him.
10 in assists. Guy brings class to the sideline, 7 years an assistant in Philadelphia. Reggie, and this will be a foul. Reggie throwing the fouls the way he likes to. Ratliff is called for his first personal foul.
They make an argument here. Fouls here. Their argument, they were trying to say that Reggie was ripping the ball when they got fouled. And Reggie, being Reggie, knows how to get that shot off as soon as he thinks there's going to be some contact.
Now, Reggie goes to the foul line, Quinn, for the first time in 5 games. And remember the last time we left him at the foul line, his suspicions in the first one. He had gone through a 6-game stretch in which he actually missed 8 foul shots, 10 of 18 from the line. And he's claiming that he has one more shot.
And three-pointer to stop. Everybody else, the officials were starting down for it, and Reggie standing on the line said one more and stopped the players and everything.
Well, before this inexplicable drought by Reggie Miller, as he comes back strong, his first foul shots in 5 games shooting at one point. With that drought, he's actually dropped down to number 15. There's a defensive 3 seconds on Indiana. So Reggie feeling it, and one of the reasons, Quinn, and we have seen this in the last 2 years, he's had a couple of days off between games, and he's able to respond with that kind of rest.
It might be also what's on the horizon for the next couple of days, too. No game.
How about this, talking about routes from the foul line? Reggie Miller in a story moments ago. But Damon Stoudemire came into this ball game having hit 55 in a row. He hit his first two, but he's now missed 2 of his last 3. He has been terrific for the Blazers. A double-double here already tonight in the first half. And one way to head into the All-Star break. Reggie Miller continues his torrid pace. 21 points for Reggie Miller. He's packed 12 into the third quarter. He's at 8 of 9. And the fans here tonight enjoying another Miller moment as the Pacers lead extends. Out of South Carolina, Jermaine O'Neal now starring with the Indiana Pacers. Chance for us to tell you that we do have a home court gift shop game night special tonight. Just trying to get him steamed a little more. Ruben likes to play that ball game. Blazers to within 7, so it's again Reggie Miller to bail out the Pacers.
He's got it going, no question now. Pacers coming out, looking for him out of the timeout. Even Jermaine O'Neal had a little smile on his face. There's that young Reggie there.
24 points in 21 minutes for Reggie Miller with an explosion here tonight. Foster on the foul.
Yeah, Foster, the foul on the play, his second.
So Reggie tonight, for the 6th time this season, has hit the 20 mark. The last time he did it was December 27th, when he scored 24 against New Orleans. And if you recall, when he started the season coming back after the hand injury, he was averaging 20 points a game over the first 10 ball games. And the last thing you would think about with Reggie then was retirement. And he has been on 9 of 10 from the floor. Reggie has hit 3 3-pointers. Early in the season, he had 2 games of 30 or more, joining only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Michael Jordan to score 30 or more at the age of 39.
You can see what Portland decided to do. They put Ruben Patterson on the net, allowed Jermaine on the inside. Might have gotten the break there. I didn't get Jeff. At this point, we just take it. We'll try to get something going.
Nobody listening to Darius right now. He's just going from one official to the other.
Don't listen to it. Even Zach's trying to help him.
Zach Randolph, who came out of Michigan State after his freshman season. Miles coming out as a high school player. O'Neal turns into a pass to Foster, bangs inside.
We've yet to see Darius Miles do anything to the left. Look at him, they double teaming Reggie.
Foster rejected. 7 on the shot clock. Reggie is open. Reggie shoots. And Foster, number 9 on the offensive boards. That's 20 in the last 2 games. And what a show. Last couple of games on the glass. Foster giving you an all-star performance. Reggie in the corner. Foster lines up another one. It's Ruben Patterson out and running. Miles broken up and saved by Fred Jones, working his way through traffic.
Well, it was a good job in transition.
Reggie coming back. He fires. Foster diving on the floor. Wow, that's putting Foster and Patterson in a room together, locking the door.
Like 2 animals bouncing off the wall.
They get 15 points off the fingertips of the 39-year-old Reggie Miller with a sensational third-quarter outburst. Reggie Miller with the fake, the take, and the make, putting on a show in the third quarter with 15 points, leading in the end to a 9-point lead over the Blazers. And the 39-year-old, soon to be retiring, Reggie Miller, tonight 39 going on 29, his 6th 20-point performance of the season, but the first one since December 27th. Reggie is open. And Reggie Miller has now missed his last 4 shots with good looks. Only 11 of 38, 29%, and that figure is descending tonight. Miles, foul line jumper, uncontested.
That's because he had so much speed. He's beaten Jeff Foster a couple of times, so Jeff had to give him some space.
17 straight missed shots. Reggie tries again. It's there.
Oh, that wasn't an easy shot, though, either. Because Darius Miles, who just blocked Jermaine's shot, was within a stride of being able to get to that shot.
Up by as many as 12 now. Trying to build on a 4-point lead. It's in the hands of Reggie Miller, being guarded by the 6'9" Victor Kriapa out of Russia, the rookie. His 5th block shot. And all alone for just a moment, Patterson and Foster. And the referees go down. Both officials, or rather coaches, are out there very quickly. Last thing that the Pacers need right now, Darius Miles is escorted out by Maurice Cheeks.
Well, what happened was Jeff stumbled, and it looked like for Miles that Jeff tried to be too aggressive, but he didn't. He stumbled. Jeff stumbled.
And Foster looking for the replay now. And the court is very clear, quickly clear. Indiana fans letting the Blazers hear about that. They feel it was the Portland end of it, revving this one up. There's the block.
J.O. still sorry having a tough time. Now what? Jeff, he just falls. And then there's the overreaction by Ruben Patterson. Then Jermaine, everybody just tries to keep it, pretty much under control there. Jeff was, I have to say, Jeff did go hit the ball pretty hard, and I think that's what got Ruben Patterson.
Patterson already had his fist clenched.
No, not when I said what I said. No, when Jeff went after the ball the first time, it went high, and I think that's what got it. The truth is, I think Patterson needs to take a hike.
Well, he's the guy who then shoved the ball into Foster, had the fist clenched. Patterson plays with high energy, gets revved up, and got carried away there. And now he's awaiting the decision. Foster gets tangled up, man of much energy. O'Neal and Miles are shaking hands. So it will send Reggie Miller to the foul line to take the tee. And here is Rick Carlisle helping up Bennett Salvatore, getting in the middle. Rick is in shades of November 19th. Jones has the size on Van Exel.
Let it go.
Quick release by Miller. Long rebound, and Jones keeps it alive.
Yeah, but I want to see Reggie let it go, because he's the only guy I think has confidence in his offense right now.
He's the first Pacer to hit for 20 or more in the last 3 games. Reggie shoots. Reggie misses, but right in the hands of O'Neal. It was fouled from behind.
No, they don't give a foul.
6-block shot for Prisbilla. And there's Reggie looking for his third 30-point game of the season. He is 28 taking that shot.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm wrong. That's a foul.
Pacers scored 4 points in the first 7.5 minutes of this fourth quarter. They have come back on a 6-0 run now over the last 2.5. Reggie Miller is a field goal away from his third 30-point game of the season. Reggie Miller, the 3. And that says it all tonight. Reggie is hit 4 3-pointers. And for him, that ties the season high. It goes back to his first 2 games of the year. He came out blazing against the Warriors. He had 4 of 6 from downtown. Next game he played against the Bucks when he had a season high of 32. He had 4 of 7. Right, and at that point, the last thing you would think on your mind was Reggie retiring at the end of the year. Right, he had another 5 years left. Certainly, yet another year of the contract. They're taking that to the All-Star break to think about it over a period of time. Coming off of this game, if it might not have altered into his decision.
Yeah, it would foster some serious thought.
But the Blazers will lose for their 8th time in the last 9 games on the road. And what that foul does, it will put Reggie Miller to the line with the opportunity to get his 30 tonight. Maurice Hicks goes in.
That's alive in the victory.
And the fans do also. Now, Reggie Miller, who was held to just 4 points in the last game, sitting out the final 7 minutes, and perhaps that's factored into the way Reggie came out tonight, as well as having 2 days off, which has also always been helpful to him. That's the last time he had 30. He had 32 against Milwaukee, and just incredible when you consider at the age of 39, he's still having these kinds of games. And in the first half, scored 21 here in the second, and he has been the savior for Indiana in a game in which they have struggled for offense.
Well, he really had been the guy that saved the Pacers, because they were looking everywhere. Because Emmanuel was struggling. Stephen Jackson had nothing going. Fred, who usually picks up some of the slack, really wasn't able to get a whole lot going.
Kinsley's down here.
Yeah, those are your options.
And outside of Fred Jones, 14 from the bench. Pacers only have 2 other field goals. And now Reggie has a chance to add some more with 23 seconds to go. He's having missed 8 of 18 over the last 6 games that he has gone to the line. He's not taken a foul shot the last 4 games, but he is 8 of 8 tonight on the board. So 2 heroes tonight for Indiana. Foster is one, and here is the other who will get a chance now to establish a new season high. As Darius Miles with 12 seconds to go and down by 7.
That's alive in the victory.
Again. Reggie's averaging 12 points a game this season, but over the last 8 coming in this one, have been in double figures just once, and averaging 7 points per. But tonight, it's a Reggie explosion.
We were talking about his decision had he had this point total and then made the decision, and it does. I agree, but I think this will make that break much better for him emotionally. Just being able to get, you get numbers like this, you get 34 numbers.
Maybe 36. As he's fouled by Richie Crum, making a cameo performance appearance here, and Reggie Miller feeling it here tonight. Hearing it from the crowd, here at the Cinco Fieldhouse, with 15,000 on hand tonight, witnessing what may be Reggie's final 30-point effort, although Reggie might disagree. There's still 31 games to go, but you think about it, the last time he has hit 20 in a game was 25 games ago. I think you have to check the schedule, see when Reggie's coming off a couple of days rest.
Because he got mad at Richie Fromm because he didn't foul Reggie early.
So James Jones, another fine foul shooter, and he gets on the scoreboard.
And Reggie won't get off the line. Get out of here, Rich.
And using the opportunity to bring Reggie Miller to the sidelines in a standing ovation. Another incredible moment in the Uncle Reggie as he spearheads this Indiana victory. Pacers win 3 of the 4 on this homestand. They go out to the All-Star break, having won 5 in the last 7 ball games, and move to within a game of the 500 mark at 25 and 26. 36 points for Uncle Reggie tonight. The show is coming up next. This has been Pacer Basketball on FSN Midwest.